Welcome to another day at our self-sufficiency farm. Every day on our self-sufficiency farm unfolds very differently, and we are glad that we found this connection with nature. So come along with us in today's video as we show you some of the activities that we did during the week and some of the items that we harvested from the farm. We hope you get inspiration as usual to start or continue with your self-sufficiency life. Today I will start off by harvesting some tree tomatoes. We have about 6 of them that have ripened, and we have some new ones that are forming. These are our very first tree tomato on the farm. We do have others, but the others are not yet ready. So I'll just take these tree tomatoes. This is what a tree tomato looks like. When it's young, it's quite green. I'm not sure you can see this because they're quite small. But these are ripe one. So this is the color it turns when it ripens. So let me just get a few more. So we got 6 of them. I really love tree tomatoes. Not everybody in the family likes them. I think only 2 of us usually have them, but they're really nice. If it's one of those fruits that I would recommend that you plant, and the reason would be because it doesn't take as long to get your very first fruits compared to some of the other fruits that take like 3 years or so. I think this took us like a year or so or less. I don't quite remember, but it was a very short duration before we got our very first fruits. So these are the fruits that we got, and this is what it looks like. This is what a ripe tree tomato looks like. This is the color. Yeah, this is the color. This season was quite good despite the heavy rainfall that we had. And here I'm just checking whether some of the onions are ready, the bulb onions. These ones are still small. We are in July. We had about 3 weeks of no rain, and it only started raining like a few days ago. But yeah, so I'll get some other things that are ready. We have a leek here. We have a leek here. It's quite big. I planted some leeks this season, but I sowed them directly on the ground. So there were some of those things that were washed away by the heavy rains. But the next season I'm definitely going to plant them on a raised bed, just to be sure that we get more leeks on the farm. Look at this, it's quite big. Our bananas are doing quite well. This is one of them, and this is the other. There's quite some reflection there, but they're doing quite well. So we'll be harvesting them probably at around the same time. Yeah, we'll see which one gets to mature faster. On this section, up there, we have some carrots. I just want to check the size. I can see there is one here. It looks quite big. Oh wow! This is one of the biggest carrots we've gotten this season. Look at that size. That's quite big. Let me see how the others are. Not bad. So I'll just get a few more for using today. You can see another very huge one. So this should be enough for some salad that we'll make. I think we do have some, so we'll use carrots, some cucumber, some lettuce. Yeah, probably even add some tree tomato inside there. So this is another bed. We do have some carrots on this side, but I just wanted to show you the strawberries. I think in one of the videos that we did recently, I showed you that they were flowering. And now you can see some nice strawberries have started forming. Look at that. So uh, the kids love strawberries so much. I haven't told them that we are actually getting fruits at the moment because they've been asking why this plant never gives them strawberries. So I haven't told them. So I'm just waiting for them to ripen and then I'll just bring them to the farm and they'll harvest and have them. So it's very fulfilling, by the way, to such small little encounters. It's very fulfilling. So I'll just wait for them to ripen and then hopefully they will not have found out that they're here. And then I can bring them to the farm for just a little surprise. Yeah. Now on this part of the farm, we have this passion fruit. I think I showed it in one of the videos. And the reason why I decided to keep them, because they were volunteer plants, is because we have other passion fruits along the fence, but we never get to eat them because people pass by and they pick all the fruits. So we really wanted to have some of our own. So we decided to have some on the raised bed so that we can also be able to enjoy the fruits. Earlier that week, we wanted to refresh one of the beds that had some problematic soil. So we decided to harvest everything that was there. So here we're just harvesting some sweet potatoes. We also picked spring onions that are there. The sweet potatoes were a bit bigger than I expected. I actually expected very small ones because this bed we haven't been able to really harvest anything tangible. But we managed to harvest all the sweet potatoes just to make sure that we refresh the bed. We are going to plant some beans and see how it goes. This is the raised bed where we have vested the sweet potatoes. Did a cleanup of it. Um, it's the raised bed that retains the most water, but for some reason, I think the soil is not very good. So I just did an overhaul, planted some beans, and hopefully they are going to rejuvenate the soil a little bit. So that what I'll do when the beans are ready, I'll plant something else and we can see how well they do. You can see we're expecting more sweet potatoes from this bed, but that's all that we got. It's one of the beds that is quite problematic when it comes to the quality of the soil. So here we have some cucumbers. There is a basil. I saw somewhere somebody say that should be removing this from the top. I'm not sure how it helps, but I've been doing that consistently. Yeah, somebody mentioned that. I think I saw it on TikTok or somewhere that we should be removing this. So I've been doing it, but I don't know actually the reason why it's supposed to be done. So if you have any idea, you can let me know. But for now, I just want to pick um, these 2 cucumbers that we'll use in our salad. I'm actually surprised that they're doing well because we had a very long duration without any rains. But yeah, so we got some cucumbers here. I'm also going to take you through the other activities that we did during the week, other harvests that we got from the farm, and also I'll be getting some lettuce for using in our salad today. So now finally I'm getting some lettuce. And when you make your salads, we really thoroughly wash our vegetables just to make sure they're clean. So now I'm getting some lettuce. I think if you're looking for some vegetables that are easy to grow, I haven't had challenges with lettuce at all. Yeah. So actually you get to harvest them very early on in the season. So I would highly recommend, if you're looking for quick vegetables that you can be able to grow and start harvesting early enough, you can actually plant some lettuce, and you can even do different varieties. The other season we had the purple ones also. I don't remember the name actually. And when we harvested the seeds, we somehow missed to harvest the seeds for the purple ones. So this season we are just having these green ones. This is how they look like. You can tell us the variety name. Actually, I had gotten the names, but I actually forgot. Yeah. These are some spring onions that we got from one of our beds. I always make sure to remove one and put it back so that we always have a constant supply of spring onions. We also picked a few bulb onions from our vertical garden. We have some plastic containers. So those ones we're just going to use in some of our meals. These are some of our carrots that have overstayed. So I'll just remove them in readiness for the next season. If you watched our previous videos, we spoke about these seeds that we were using. We changed them for this season. These are from last season, yet they are even smaller than the carrots that we have this season. So I just want to remove all of them, and we'll refresh the bed in readiness for the next season. That's how they look like. I'll feed some to the rabbits, and the ones that are okay, we are going to have them. Just confirm that I actually have some more here. I think that should be it. Rest are just weeds. Yeah, also within the week we managed to harvest some arrowroot that we had planted in some sacks. They were not quite as big as the ones directly on the ground that we've been harvesting, but they were quite sizable. So if you don't have space a lot of space wherever you are, you can definitely make good use of sacks or buckets to grow your arrowroots, and you'll get a good harvest. Yes, so by the time we were harvesting these arrowroots, it had not been raining for a while. And one of the major things that we want to transform on the farm is to make sure that we can farm throughout the year, not just depending on the rainy season. We're still working on the plan on that. But for now, the soil was a bit compact, especially in the sacks, because of the rains had not been around for like 3 weeks or so. Yeah, but we still managed to get quite a good number of arrowroots from the sacks. We only harvested the big ones, and afterwards we picked some more from the lower part of the farm where we have some bigger ones. And given that we've been getting very good harvest for arrowroots, we definitely plan on having some more arrowroots, even on the new piece of land that we'll be working on. Yeah, we'll be taking you along that journey, and hopefully you can also see some more growth in our arrowroots. You can't compare with the ones Zagunia. So big. This place must be very fertile. Yeah, you can see the ones on the ground versus the ones on the sack. Yeah, the sack ones are a bit smaller than the ones we're getting. The ones that were planted directly on the ground. Yeah, this place seems to be quite fertile, and even on the sacks, I think you can actually get as big as these ones if you use enough compost and sufficient water. That one was big. Way? So that's enough. During the week, our ducks also started laying eggs. They always hide the eggs, so we were very lucky to find them. But they're not fertilized. So these ones we're just going to use for our own consumption. We always love it when we can have complete meals from the farm. So this is one of the meals that is completely from the farm. We have some salad, some arrowroot, and some eggs. Yeah, we also did some work on our front yard just to refresh the flowers and put them more in a straight line. They were a bit curved in a manner that we didn't like. So we are just replanting what was there previously. We also aligned the soil a bit more. Yeah, and hopefully within the next few months, they will be as good as they were looking before the refresh. Actually, even better because now they'll be more organized and yeah. Yes, you can see during the week we did quite a bit. We refreshed our front yard. We harvested a lot of arrowroots. We harvested some sweet potatoes, carrots, a lot of carrots, a lot of lettuce, uh, some tree tomatoes, some spring onion, some leeks, yeah, and of course some cucumber. So it's very fulfilling to grow your own food. Being able to come to the farm every day and harvest something. And you can imagine we are not full time. We are not full time farmers. At some point, we want to be full time farmers. So we do have full time jobs, but somehow we dedicate about 10, 20 minutes every day just to come to the farm and do something. So that at the end of it all, we are able to enjoy the harvest on our farm. And we do hope that we continue to inspire you to also start growing your food organically like we do here. Everything that you see us harvesting on the farm, the arrowroot, the sweet potatoes, the collard greens, the bulb onions, everything, we've grown them organically. We only use compost from our farm, some rabbit urine when we get to collect it. Yeah, and sometimes when our neighbors have excess cow manure or something like that, we also get to use that. And it's been quite a journey getting to where we are. So I do hope at some point in the very, very near future, we can be full-time farmers to be able to even do more than we are currently doing. And we are very excited because we'll be doing a new project and we'll be taking you along. We'll have some bigger piece of land that we mentioned about in one of our videos, and we'll be getting to plant more. We'll also be, we don't plant a lot of maize in this upper part of the farm, but we'll be getting to even plant more maize for ourselves and for our chicken. We'll be getting to plant some food for our goats that are yet to we are yet to find, but we really just wanted to plant the food first before we could bring in the goats. Yeah. So yeah, I hope we continue to inspire you. Remember to always leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you've learned from us, what you'd love to know about our farming journey, and we'll be glad to answer you.